Yes, people back again on next match reaction. Yeah, yeah. It didn't go to plan, yeah, but yeah, that's the best I can say. It didn't go to plan. It's just different days, same old shit. With my guest Chino and vibes, what you man saying? Y'all good, yeah?
Yeah, man, I'm happy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not as happy as vibes, and it's not because
Yeah, brother. Because I'm like, wait, hold on, you're happy? What's going on, big man?
of. No,
I
I
should
mean,
say I'm not upset. That's what I should say.
yeah, I'm not mad at all. Actually, um, I'm pretty like encouraging for the future, for when players return from injury and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Yeah, we gonna be all right, man. I feel like, but we have to right now while we have so much players out. We need to start finding ways to grind out a couple results. Like, you know what I'm saying. Today I feel like we had control, but yeah, we get into it though. What you saying, CM?
Big C. Oh, he's muted.
This guy, this guy, the police deputy, muted and that. Flipping.
We good? We good?
There
Yeah,
you
you
go.
good?
Constable
Oh,
CM's on the case.
Yeah,
come
constable, yeah.
on. Nah, big up, guys, man. Apology. I just had to grab some fruit real quick. Um, it, it's a disappointing result based off of the context of the game. I I wouldn't say it's far fetched to say that you would have expected a loss against Bayern Munich. But going into it, even a few days ago, I was excited for the test because I look at Bayern Munich's attack, very threatening, but defensively they can be got at. And I think we showed that in moments today. But unfortunately, we've shown once again that our individual mistakes are things that will shoot us in the foot. So to start the game, I thought we looked sharp in possession. I thought attacking wise, we were creating opportunities. Probably that Pelistri one, it was an excellent challenge by Alfonso Davies, and then Ericsson's follow up were the two opportunities early on that we created. But I was saying, leading up to the Andre Onana mistake, because I'm not going to blame him fully for that. It was a bad mistake, and I know he understands that he can't do that. Even in the post-match press conference, he showed how disappointed he was, not just with his performance today, but with his start as a Manchester United goalkeeper. But I just think leading up to that point, we started giving away passes. We were a little sloppy and going back to those bad habits that you don't want to see, but that has been happening continuously for us to start the campaign for Manchester United. And, you asked the question, how can things improve? It goes down to the players at this point, because even today with the game plan, I'm sure there will be people that come out and say, Eric Ten Hag could have done more to change the game. But the start to the fixture, to me, showed that there is an outlet for us. There is an opportunity to get a result. But unfortunately, the players on the pitch today let the traveling fans down as well, because once the game got away from them, they put their heads down, as we have seen continuously from this team this season. They put their heads down. They lacked in the intensity that they had at the start of the game, and that's how things went downhill. I mean, we had opportunities. Hoyland got a goal back for 2-1. That was an opportunity for us, but once again, individual errors. Even towards the end of the game when Casemiro got the goal back, I think it was an ill-advised pass by Bruno that ends up getting intercepted, and Mateus Tel a few minutes later makes it 4-2, and that's game over. And once we get the third, I don't think anyone believed we were gonna go and miraculously get an equalizer from there. So overall, the highlight for me is, even though it was a good start, we drop in the quality, but also individual errors shooting Manchester United in the foot once again. You've got to look at the players on the pitch for committing those errors, because it could have been a much different game if that was the case. But unfortunately, that's just our luck right now.
No, yeah. I think to me, it was a bit telling to see that a new signing and someone that's on loan was probably the most standout players on the pitch for me. in Rasmus and Regulon.
Man, like
Regulon
Reggie, though.
smashed into the I was like, yeah, brother, get them. I was like, get them. I was like, go on, Regulon, done. I can't lie. He did a good job for me. For me, he did a good job. There's one time I saw him run all the way over to the right side of the pitch just to go tackle Sani. I'm like, brother, what's going on here, fam? This brother is on to him. And he did one. I know this is going to be something small, and you might say that's minor, but the fact that he don't ever allow people to do what they want, and he actually goes across to close them down, I think that's a plus. He actually goes across to close people down. You know, like Luke Shaw, if you on the well, that's all left back position, but up on their right wing, he's not going to go over there to try to close them down. He gives them room. Nah, Regulon is on you. Nah, big man, no room for you. I like that. I appreciate that thing. It limits chances though, because if you can't get the ball in, what are you gonna do?
100%.
Rasmus,
and I think those were those
goal, fam.
Yeah, first goal for the club, and apart from that, I think Casemiro had some decent moments in possession as well. A couple nice first time balls played forward, but just nothing came from it. But boy, in certain parts of that game, that midfield were run ragged, especially when we just completely lost control.
That midfield run ragged. Yeah.
Hold on. Don't go anywhere. See, Nix, I'm dyslexic, so you have to join stream because I don't know what you're saying.
Exactly. Talking about 20 minutes and crumble there. I spoke to someone on the phone. Who is crumbling it now? They're fumbling the bag. Yeah, but we ain't putting no Nix comments. Yeah, we hating today. Proper hating. Talking about fumbling the bag. We know who fumbling the bag here. We know who fumbling the bag. I'm shy. Yeah, all right.
Hey, Dodo. Happy birthday to Readers. Happy belated birthday to man like Chino. Man. And get well soon, Chino.
Now, can I read this? Less iguanas, more blessings.
Yes, sir. Hey, smash a like, man, for the birthday boy.
Yes, sir.
Iguanas, yeah. All right.
Wait, hold on. Before we talk about United, I saw one comment from a Chelsea fan saying United stink. Big man. Casemiro has more goals than Jackson. You man can't score against Bournemouth. Don't chat to us.
Brother. That man spent the money we spent over 13 years. That man spent it in 1 year, fam.
Hey, Vibes, there's always the people that live in glass house be wanting to throw rocks, you know?
But them man are living in a shoebox at the moment.
Them man have the most chat, you know.
But
they
listen,
have the most
four losses in a row. I mean, it's what it is. We will bounce back. Definitely. It doesn't rain for 12 months out of the year, you know what I'm saying? But right now it's pouring. But when the rain stops, sun's gonna shine on us. And people, remember, we have 11 senior players out. 11 senior players. And possibly like 3 or 4 that could be in the starting lineup. Definitely Varane, Shaw, Wan-Bissaka, Amrabat could possibly be a starter. Who else is out? Anthony, like we
Mount is out.
You know what I'm saying? Sancho for disciplinary stuff. Like we have a lot of players out.
You see that, but that's how you say that, you know, that's well in that situation, that's where the fans that will say, oh, we are patient to rebuild. They actually have to be patient now. This is where they need to really be patient and don't just say they'll be patient. They have to be patient and understand that if we rebuild, then injuries going to happen and things going to get complicated. You have to just wait, and it's going to get better.
What do you think has been the main catalyst for these injuries, though? Because, okay, 2 of our younger guys get injured in preseason. Those ones are kind of freak accidents in Manu and Diallo. Tyrell Malacia, he's been out for a very long time now, and it's really unknown what the status of his injury is.
That's what I was going to ask you, because it's like they ain't even saying when he's coming back.
Yeah, and you know, that's the whole reason we had to go and get Reguilon in the first place.
What happened to him, though? When did he get injured? Did he get injured with Holland?
I feel like he got injured towards the end of last season. I don't know why. I feel like he got injured towards the end of last season.
He might have slipped in the shower or something, you know.
I can't remember what happened, but he's been out for a long while.
Yeah.
That's mad, you know.
And then Wan-Bissaka gets injured now, a hamstring
That's
injury.
2 months.
I mean, boy, Luke Shaw, muscle injury.
When it comes to some of the players like Shaw, Wan-Bissaka, you can't say it's being overplayed. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah, the only reason I'm asking is because a few weeks ago there was a lot of conversation about the current quality of our strength and conditioning department, even after last game, because we're speaking about the fitness of our players and not really being able to keep up with the physicality and the pace of Premier League opposition. So, of course, you can look at it one way and say, well, some of these freak accidents is just unfortunate. But at the same time, I'm not sure. Maybe the preparation, we didn't have the perfect preparation in preseason, which is why a lot of these guys are picking up some of the injuries that they are, and it's just putting us in a bad position. But obviously, like Chino said, there has to be an element of patience when it comes to this scenario, especially with the start of the season. It's easy for a lot of guys to just go off their head and be extremely frustrated, but it's just where we are right now, man. Big up Lil Yo-Yo.
I don't know if it's the
Appreciate the-
games played, because you saw Chelsea, they've got about 500 players injured.
Yeah. Mm.
Yes, people, can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes,
Bloody
sir.
hell, what is that?
Are you in Joe Blackman's house?
I'm in my car right now. I'm fuming.
Bro, you're in
Why?
Joe's basement, big man. What's going on?
I'm in my car. That's why. It's
Your
'cause I'm in
uncle, why are you fuming?
because I need 5 minutes with Onana.
Oh, wait.
Listen, he needs to get rushed. He needs to get punched in the face.
He wants to rush him, you know. he said abuse.
Well, now I know what Yo-Yo's gonna
Yeah.
do. He's gonna shave his hair off, you know.
I swear, I will cut off one of those locks, and I swear, I don't know, man. I'm fuming. we could have won that game. Easily,
I don't
we could
know.
have won that game.
I don't know if it was like clearly we could have won the game, but I know we could have produced better though. But win the game, I don't know, you know.
No, because the Bayern are so open. I'm telling you now, it could have been so much better for us, man. But our mistakes cost us.
Yeah, that's why I'm not too
100%.
upset today.
Yeah. Do I sound better? But now I just switched to my headphones instead of the car. The car.
Yeah, man, you're good. You're good. Much better.
Appreciate it. I swear. Did you guys hear what Ten Hag said at the end? Like, I think he released some comments. This guy was
I
like,
haven't
"Oh,
watched anything yet.
you
I haven't
should have
watched
scored 4 or
anything yet.
5."
Let me
I'll
see
watch
what I
after
can
this, I'll
find.
watch this.
All right. So I'm seeing a quote, disappointed. When you score 3 goals in Munich, at least you have to take a point, but we didn't.
Back.
Therefore, we have to look in the mirror. The goals were easy giveaways. I think we all know that one. Every game is huge. We have to make our own luck. Nobody's going to help you. You see, the first 25 minutes, we were good, but we didn't score, so we have to stay in the game. But look at the first goal. You have to make it harder to get the shot. And that's interesting there because obviously Onana makes the mistake, but, you know, hold up play by Kane, an easy tap back, and he's just allowed to run into position and get the shot away there. So I'd have to watch that back and see.
Let's be honest though, see. That's what Ten Hag is saying the first 25 minutes. Brother, it's a constant recurring incident. The same thing happens every game. The first 20, 25, it's never been 30 minutes, you know. It's been 25 or under. We just look so good. And then after that, it's like, bro, what the hell is this,
for today's game, I disagree, especially when Paxton said we lack mentality. For this game, I disagree, because if we did, we wouldn't have scored 3. At halftime, we would have just been like, yeah, it is what it is. Game's over. Would have been 4.
It would have been like 5-0. It would have been like 5-0 instead if we had no mentality.
That's what I'm saying. That's when you could have said. That's when you could have said, yeah, they give up today.
But do you guys think in a different way? Me, playing devil's advocate in terms of mentality, more so. You look at the mistakes that we've made, because maybe you could kind of swing it in the way of concentration. Maybe in certain crucial moments, some of our guys are not concentrating to the level that they should be, and that's why we're making mistakes to allow opposition to get the opportunities to score those goals.
100%, and also letting certain men free when they should be tracked as well. Like for which one was it? The second goal, Musiala, he was just running ragged, and then what's it? Gnabry gets an easy tap in.
Nah, but Musiala's a sick youth, fam. That brother is different.
He's different, but you can't be giving him all that time and space. It's unacceptable.
That is true. I'll tell you one thing where I clocked that whole thing where you just said they were tracking and giving people space. In the second half, Harry Kane picked the ball up at the circle, the center circle. Brother, he ran like 20 yards. No one pressed him. And Harry Kane is slow. Ain't nobody could say that he's outrunning them.
That guy takes 10 business days to travel 20 yards, man. Like,
respect Kane. Respect Kane.
Listen, he's not our player vibes, man. He's not our player, man. Allow it.
Nah. Get vibes out, fam. Respect Kane.
Yeah,
respect
spins in him, man. Get out of here.
Respect that, fam. Talk about respect, Kane. The disrespect, fam.
This guy scored a shite penalty, man.
Yeah,
like a shite, like the decision, like it's unacceptable. Like the way these rules are as well. How can that really be a penalty? To me, I don't get it.
No,
I'll tell you this, it is a harsh penalty. But
it's very harsh.
It's the rules, fam. It's just the rules.
It's the rules. There's no consistency.
That's the one, yo. There's no consistency. That's the thing.
Yeah, I think that's why everybody's upset, right? Because on when I was doing the watch along, I kind of said, you know what? I'm gonna stop getting mad at these scenarios because, especially once you go to the monitor, especially with these decisions, you just have to accept that's the direction of where the game is going. But where most of the frustration comes from is with a different referee, different results come from the same scenarios. And that's a massive issue that needs to be ironed out. But can it be ironed out? Because it's almost like the different governing bodies have overcomplicated the game for referees.
Absolutely. Like they just, if anything, they should leave it to the referee's discretion, not just be clear on if it's a handball and it touches this part of your arm, then it's a penalty. If it touches anywhere lower, then it's, I'm so confused. I don't know what counts as a penalty anymore. I'm so confused.
You know what was mad to me, the fact that, all right, they say it's a penalty, but what is natural and unnatural positions, though? If these men ever played football, they would know, brother, if you're jumping or you're doing something, you get what I'm saying? Your hand's going to be, you can't, bro, are you a fish, fam, a dolphin or something? You just what's going on?
And that's where it's almost like, since the introduction of VAR and the slight rule changes, they've taken context out of a referee's decision making. And that's the 100%. Biggest part of the game. They have to referee with logic and contextual understanding to the situation that the player was in. So when a player has to put their hands behind their back because they don't want the ball to touch it, or they have to keep their hands by their side because they're afraid that they're going to give away a penalty when they're jumping, or they're trying to save themselves from falling on their back, or any situation like that, you have to look at it and say, at what point do we look at it and just think it's unfair towards the player? Because now you're penalizing the player for situations that they have to put themselves in at the end of the day. Otherwise, they're risking injuries or it's just natural movement in general.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I don't know if you all watched the games yesterday. Did you all see the PSG penalty?
No.
I'll be honest, I didn't watch the game because I was too rattled thinking about this game.
Brother, let me tell you how mad it was. Yeah, basically, a man's falling over, fam. So you know you fall over, you put your hand to push yourself back up, and as he pushed his hand down, fam, the ball struck his hand. So he's pushing himself back up. Penalty. I'm like, what is that, fam?
Ridiculous.
Brother, that's he's ridiculous. Falling over. Man actually fell over and pushed himself back up and the ball struck his hand. It's a penalty. I'm like, this is nonsense.
I do want Chino to get the floor here. We need him to talk about Martial's performance, please, because I know you started getting a bit excited there.
Leave me alone, no, brethren.
Nah, speak on it. Speak on it, King. Brother, speak on it. Speak on it.
Let him cook, man.
You need to cook, brother. Go on. The floor is yours.
Go on, Chino. Tell us about Martial. Go on.
I don't want to talk about it. If I speak, I'm gonna be in big trouble.
Why are you shook, bro? This is your king, bro.
But I'm seeing vintage Marshall in the chat. Like, did I miss something? Or no, I'm just curious. Did I miss something? Or I thought he was okay, but
No, this how I know you're not watching the game because you said Erickson did good, so you're not
Oh,
watching the
first
game.
half he did. First half he did,
Definitely
yeah.
not watching the game.
What did Marshall do that was so sick that people are saying it's vintage?
I need Chino to answer for me, man. I need to understand, bro.
Come
I
on,
mean, if
Tino.
I'm deep in, for it to be vintage, you have to have done a body of work in the past for someone to look back at.
Oh, but what if they mean
Body of
vintage
work
because
been
he's
injured.
old? What if they're saying vintage because he's old, isn't it? Vintage.
Well, that moment where you drove past an Ima, it was a nice situation, but I'm still not a believer. I'm not gonna lie.
But
Nah,
yeah,
Nick. See, again, I can't read English. You have to explain this on stream. I can't read.
yeah, exactly. Nick. You need to come and say who is AM9 and all of this. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. To
Another
be fair,
big
yeah,
point that I'd seen is Conrad Lema had so much space down the right.
Oh,
Like you could tell they were targeting their right hand side, our left hand side so much because we have so much space in behind. The guy was free.
But they know Regulon likes to push up, innit?
Yeah,
yeah, but
but
regular was
it's
getting
like
back.
you have to do double duty when you have Rashford there. And I'll give
Yeah.
Rashford credit. He was actually tracking back.
Yeah, he did track back a bit today. He did track back a bit.
Where was that when I was there at Old Trafford against Brighton?
I told you, you're the
Yeah.
jinx. It's
He
you.
fell asleep.
No. I'm not having that. That was my first loss at Old Trafford. Yeah, I've been there and I've seen victories and I've seen draws. So I'm not having it.
You probably went there when it was soccer, didn't it?
Soccerade. No chance.
I tell you all this though, there's another big problem at United. The fact that everything we do happens on the left side, fam. Brother, the right side of our field, we don't know what's going on over there, fam. Nothing happens over there. Everything takes place on the left.
See, this is why we also have to question. Things changed when we put Rashford on the right, didn't we? There was a lot more going forward when Rashford was moved to the right to accommodate Garnacho. So I think when everyone says, oh, Rashford can only play down the left, it's circumstantial. It depends on the team that you're playing and if there's space behind, especially like Alphonso Davies, who always leaves space in
Attacks,
behind.
yeah.
There is an opportunity for a guy like Rashford to take advantage of the right hand side. So whenever anyone says we can't play Rashford anywhere other than the left, you always got to think about it in different ways. Like it makes sense. So I've never been the guy that says, oh, he has to only play down the left. It has to make sense. So I
My
think it's
thing
something
was
that we can look at.
when Rashford tried to show that he's quick against Alphonso Davies, I'm like, big man, sit down. Forget that. Forget that, fam. That brother's a cheat code. You know who's rapping as well? Hoyland, fam. Okay, Upper McConnell is no slouch in terms of pace. And Hoyland shed him, big man, I'm on to you. And I just think if we could get Hoyland some service, it don't have to be 5 chances a game, but if we could get him a little 3 chances a game, fam, I think this guy's going to score goals for us, I'm telling you, this
100%.
guy's going to score goals for us.
100%, man.
Any positives?
I
You all have
think-
any positives of the game? Any positives?
I would say, like you just said, Erasmus Hoyland getting his first goal. I think he'll get better from that as well because there were moments where I felt like he could have had a little bit of movement inside the area, and that will come with more experience, more time, and just improving as a player, hopefully with the training stuff and the other guys behind the scenes. Region, again, positive performance going forward. Defensively, he looks extremely active and combative. He wants to compete. And that's kind of what we were seeing and saying that was refreshing out of Lisandro Martinez last season. We haven't exactly seen that version of Lisandro yet this season, and hopefully that comes back. But we got that out of Region. Apart from that, we got 3 goals. That's kind of a positive within itself.
Bloody
And
hell.
at the same time, we've still got games against Galatasaray and Copenhagen to come, and they won't be easy games. But those are the games that if you want to get out of the group stage, you've got to win. Whereas Bayern Munich, that was always going to be the tough fixture where if something goes wrong, the game's going to get away from you. And I think even though the scoreline was 4-3, it really flattered us, because especially for that whole second half, and I would say towards the tail end of the first half, Bayern Munich just took control of the game and ran the show.
Yeah. Chino, any positives for you, Chino?
My bad, man. Them. Now my throat's on fire, man. Well, you say positive.
Yeah, any positives on the
Hey
game?
yo.
Bro, get out of here with your Batman argument, bro. Definitely, uh, the striker, Rosmus. Yeah, he's gonna if they could get him the ball in the 6 yard, his touch is so tidy for him to take it off his weak foot and put it on his stronger foot and bang. Because that's what he did against Brighton. The goal that they took back is the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like bring it in, I control it on my weak foot, put it on my stronger foot, which is his left, and bang. So I'm looking forward to a lot of that, man. He did aerially. We didn't really see much from him at his old club, but I saw him got up there today and kind of got his head on one of them balls.
Yeah,
And
he got a chance with yeah. I
yeah,
remember what
I
you're
like
talking about.
that. I like that from him. Um, and then the positive is just the players that's injured getting fit, and we're getting a squad back together. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, if everybody just get fit, we can just stay fit, rotate, we'll be all right. I don't think we definitely will get the 3 points the next game at Old Trafford against whoever them Dons is, bro, because they were trash today, bro. I guess we were playing the Turkish team,
I
Yeah,
mean, I heard there's
Galatasaray
rumors.
next.
There's
bro.
rumors going around, Chino, that when you start supporting players, they start going downhill. I don't know what's going on there. I heard that earlier on today. I heard that.
Bro, you can't. I
Not looking
can't be
good, bro.
responsible for a player's performance, bro. Either you're shit or you're good, bro.
Mm.
It's like I ain't responsible. I support players in other sports, bro, and they play good. So it's either you're shit or you're good. That's the end of the day. That ain't on me. I felt like Palestra today. He didn't really have a lot to do. Um, he did track back well and helped out. But yeah, it felt like going forward, he didn't really get a lot of chance.
All right. Vibes. Any positives on the game? Vibes.
Yeah, I thought we looked better off the ball. I know there's a bit of messy times. Uh, the heads didn't drop as bad as I thought they would when we were 2-0 down. Reggie done, surprising me so far with his defending, and Kane is showing why he's a better player than Haaland. Norwegian fraud. Two big chances missed against who did they play yesterday? Bloody Red Star Onions, or
Red
who did they
Star
play?
Belgrade.
Yeah,
So wait,
Red Star
hold on.
Bangladesh, yeah, and he
You
missed two big
chose this
chances.
moment where we talk about positives for us to talk about Kane being better than Haaland.
Listen,
Are you all
he had,
right?
the Red Star Bangladesh had a keeper called Glazer in here, and Haaland still could have scored.
That's the only positive we have of that game. That Glazer got shot at.
What's
Yeah,
your
that's true.
positives? What's
Hey,
your positive, Lil?
Hmm? Repeat that, sorry.
What positive in the game you had today? Any positives?
Uh, uh, patterns of play in certain moments of the game. The resilience to score 3 goals despite having all the chips against you. Um, your boy Martial Chino had a nice little spell, but and like he was a bit aggressive for the last 10 minutes, so he had a nice little thing going. So a little optimism there for Martial, I see. So who knows where that can go. Hoyland looks a monster. He just needs to get more fit and he needs to get firing. Hopefully things work out in the long run. Um, Ericsson in the first half looked pretty decent, and Casemiro
Oh,
looked good
so
in spells.
someone else. I'm just saying, sorry, Leo. You're someone else who agrees with us. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. No, like I have to give him credit. Obviously, he always falls off at like the 60th minute, but he was looking real sharp for us. Like he was winning balls pretty high up, and he was trying to do a lot, and I have to give him credit for that.
Yeah, I can't. I think he faded in the 46th minute this time, but
Yeah, something like that.
no. But first half, I thought he was good anyway. I can't lie. I
He
thought
was good first half. I
He said
absolutely
he
agree.
failed in the minute the second half started. He failed. As soon as the second half failed.
Regulon looks a real
Regular
promising
done,
player.
fam. Regular done.
Yeah, man. I don't know what Tottenham don't see in him, but there's a player there personally. That's what I think.
Yeah, there's a lot, fam, because we didn't see a lot in them either, fam. I'll tell you that.
Trust me. Yep. And I think that's about it. I think that's what I can go on about a couple not so great things with all due respect. Palistri, he ain't it, man. The guy needs to bulk up, man. He's getting bullied.
Tough.
I don't know. Personally, then again, I thought he was all right. But again, everyone's got a different opinion.
Before we get into the player ratings, there's like two more questions I want to get through. What y'all think about this? Knicks is, even though we said we didn't answer Knicks at all because she bottled it again for 2 times in a row. Yeah.
Nah.
I'm not happy.
Did we miss out on Kane and Kim Min Jae? Did we miss out on them, man?
Kane.
To be fair, I don't think we could afford them. That's my opinion.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. As you know how much I wanted Kane. Yeah, pause. But it would have selling to a Premier League club would have added another 20, 30 million on top. Yeah. Let's just say we did it. It would have been what 120, 130 plus the
fee. He's at 400 at Bayern. He's at 400.
Now, obviously, in my opinion, he's the best striker in the world right now. But then we would have any. Think about it. If we signed him, we would have only signed Onana, and that's it. It would have just been.
If the Glazers wasn't an issue on money, then in that case.
If you think about it, if we didn't sign Mount and put that money towards Kim Kardashian, could have made a difference.
Well, there's someone here. I ain't seen a lot of him, but I know one person really does a rate him here.
Who's that? Name names.
I'll let him say it. Don't worry. I'll let him say it.
Speak on it. Who don't rate Kim?
Kim Min Jae, yeah? There's someone who does not rate him.
Oh, really?
Listen, I'm not gonna say he's sick. I've not seen enough of him, so I didn't care personally. I didn't care.
My energies don't switch, you know. If there's one thing y'all know with me don't do the flip flop thing, fam. Kim Min Jae bond that guy, fam. Don't care.
No, with me, I didn't care when we did sign him because I ain't seen enough of him. So I'm like, it is what it is. I'm not too
bond that guy, fam. I don't care.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, though, our options are freaking Harry Maguire and Johnny Evans. Harry Maguire wasn't even on the bench, so our only option was Johnny Evans. So
no,
I'm
but you
glad he didn't play. I'm gonna be honest. I'm glad he didn't play.
Now we know why we could have signed a centre back anyway. We know why now. But there was one funny thing from Kim Min Jae, you know. He ran the length of the pitch to pass the ball, and it turns out the guy he passed it to was offside. What a loser!
Ufa Meccano did a similar thing as well.
Yeah, man.
That guy's a clown, you know. That guy's a clown.
Hey, Coleman didn't pass back to him, fam. That was his moment.
Noah. Let me tell you this here, Noah. Ain't none of us on this panel here saying the sack Ten Hag. Ain't none of us here saying sack Ten Hag.
No chance.
We all want the Glazers out. We all know Onana had a massive mistake, but ain't none of us saying sack Ten Hag, bro. You ain't going to get that from us over here. I guarantee you that.
Who's even available?
Yeah, what I do like though is Onana requested a post-match interview himself, so I do like
so he's like taking responsibilities. So yeah.
You know what? After that, I don't want to rush him anymore. It's cool. I'll allow it.
Listen, I'm saying sack Ten Hag, man. Get him out of here, man.
And get who? Exactly.
Yeah.
Get him out of here.
Get him out of here, fam.
Get the hell out of here.
Sack that, fam. Get out of here, fam.
No, I'm joking, man.
And not Andre, the new captain. make sure to smash a like on the stream. Make sure you go support CM as well. CM22 Entertainment. Go support them over there. Drop a like, subscribe, and everything. Yeah. Let's get into these player. These player rates is gonna be hurting me. I can't lie because some of them, fam, the numbers I want to call for these man, it's not nice. CM Onana, fam. What are you gonna do for that?
Go on, deputy.
The mistake.
Constable deputy, go on.
The mistake's gonna bump him down a lot. I'm not gonna lie. He made a good save or two in the game, but I'd probably give him like a. I'd probably give him a 3, just because his game at the time of when he made the mistake, it was a crucial point of the game where I felt like we were losing control, and that's not all his fault, but it's a shot that he should definitely save, and from there things just started to go downhill, unfortunately.
Yeah, but Paxton said Onana had a hat trick of saves today, so that kind of counts for something.
I know, but in the context of how I looked at it, at least, maybe if I watch the game again, I'll see things differently. But yeah, right now I say between a 3 and a 4.
Let's be honest here. I don't think anyone's going to argue that. I think I'll give him a 3 because he didn't really save anything, and the saves he had to make, let's be honest, they were light.
They're ones that he should be
saving.
Yeah,
they're proper light, fam. So I think at 3, yeah, I could see a 3. I didn't think anyone arguing that one at 3. Regular done, fam. Lil Yo-Yo. Yeah, he fell asleep. Yeah.
Do you do 0.5s?
0.5? Yeah, we do 0.5s. Go on.
Oh, then again, Lil Yo-Yo likes XG units, so of course he asked for a 0.5.
6.5.
Field view.
0.5. Anyone querying that? God, I'll give him that.
No,
still.
I was like, listen, like I said, he's really surprised me with his defending so far. Because I've seen this guy get bullied when he's at Spurs. Like, it was not nice. It was different.
Yeah. You know what he gave me though? He made me see so good to see. We have a left back that, brother. This brother was running inside, he was running outside, and he is not afraid to get the ball in the box, fam. He ain't afraid, fam.
I don't want to take anything away from him, yeah, but I hope he's not just doing this mad jinky-majinky stuff because he thinks, shit, these man might kick me out in January, you know.
Or what if he said, if I do this now, I could just take Luke Shaw's spot, you know?
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
listen,
he just don't know. As soon as Luke Shaw come back, bench, you get the bench, fam. He just don't know. Chino, Martinez.
He was roughing up Vibes' boy, innit? He kind of did push him when he didn't need to push him.
Scored the winner.
But
you shouldn't be celebrating that, Vibes.
I'm celebrating. He's definitely looked better today than he's looked recent weeks. So I'll give him a 5. Average is 5-year average. I'll give him a 5 to his standard. His recent weeks, he's been below average. Last season, he was above average before his injury. So this performance today, I felt like it was pretty average to his standard. But yeah, I'll give him a 5.
All right. Vibes. Lindelof.
Oh, the Ice Cube, yeah. I'll give him a 6. I think 6. No, I was gonna say 6 a bit harsh because
6 is too nice. I
think it's just because I thought he was the best centre back then today.
Based on what Vibes is saying there, this is just me, yeah. I think we need to put some respect on Lindelof's name, you know.
Listen, again, there's one thing out. He's always going to be a bit weak, which he can't help. Yeah. But what I will say to him is there's been a lot of times where he's been partnered with a Make-A-Wish kid in defence, innit? So now that guy's not in the team, we're seeing what's going on, innit? So unless that Make-A-Wish child come back, then, you know, it's not looking good for him.
Me personally, I think Lindelof obviously we conceded bare goals today, yeah, but I think Lindelof been playing okay this season so far.
Actually, since Martin has got 5, I'll do 5.5 in it, just a bit better than it.
I agree
That's
with
a
that.
bit
I'd
low.
say just below average for me.
All right.
Yeah,
Who comes out? Dalot, yeah. Who?
Ooh, sticky too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dalot, you might. Ooh, boy, you might get it
PU, PU. Hello, yeah.
like a
PU.
4, like a 3, like you didn't do shit, fam. Did
Oh, he
Dalot
did do
cross the
shit.
halfway line?
He did do shit for Bayern though.
Did he cross the halfway line though, Dalot? I
He
don't
did
think so.
plenty. He did plenty
Yeah.
of times,
Mhm.
but he was getting cooked on the counter.
Yeah. And then I remember a few misplaced passes, far too many as well. Just
Yeah,
he
might have
wasn't
to
at
get
he
a
wasn't
4,
at his game. He wasn't his usual self today, Diogo. Because he possesses a lot
And
more quality, especially going forward.
And I'll tell you this though, he has a lot of games coming up because Wan-Bissaka is out. He better step it up quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll give him like a 4. So moving on from him, well, you know
I
what?
hear
Yeah, I have to choose this wisely. Yeah, CM Ericsson.
To be honest, I didn't really notice a lot of him in the game, to be honest, especially in his position. I don't really like him playing that double pivot next to Casemiro because I just feel like
I think it exposes him a lot.
Yeah, exactly. You know, if there was a position to play in, Ericsson would be in the Bruno role, but then you can't play Bruno deep either because both of them will get exposed, especially Bruno. But we'll touch on that later. Ericsson, I'll probably give him, I don't know, I'll give him a 4. Maybe that's too high. I don't know, but
I mean,
I just
vibes. You gotta get it on this vibes.
I'd lean with 5 personally.
Yeah, personally, I'll give him a 5. First half, I thought he was good.
Average.
Yeah, second half,
7, 6.
yeah, the less said, the better, isn't it?
Bro, at one point, I saw Musiala walk past him, fam. He didn't even run. He just,
you know what it was like?
He just switched the ball to the right of him. And that's
because the first half, I'm like, yo, he's keeping shape and everything, yeah. Then I don't know if Ten Hag punched him at halftime or give him a spliff, but yeah, we did see the same player in the second half.
Man said the Amsterdam special, fam.
I don't know if the battery. I don't know if the battery was low on his pacemaker. I don't know what it was, but yeah, second half.
Hey, real quick.
No.
Sin bin.
Retract that.
Hey, bring my
He
brother
had to
back.
go
Bring
for that.
back.
No, he had to go for that. That's unacceptable, man. That's unacceptable.
No, bring vibes back. Bring vibes back. Real quick. This is why me and Vibes hate this XG and this passing. Bro, if you made 2 out of 3 passes, you connect on 2 out of 3 passes, your percentage is 6 to 7. Bro, these stats are dead, you know?
I'm telling you, it's all these perverts. It's all these perverts that your XG, expected pre-cum assists and all that.
When do I ever use XG, bro? Don't do that.
You do.
When?
Bro, on your wedding night, you're going to have a stat sheet on you.
Expected proposals, yeah?
I heard your XP is going to be mad, you know, expected pumps like 0.3 or something. It's all wild. Bro, it's like the pre-assist, like, bro, I ain't counting some pre-cum assist or who passed before the pass. I don't care.
Yeah, I think with stats it's important to include context and also the eye test. You have to watch to put those stats into relax. No.
You said the C word twice. You said the C word twice, big man.
Well, you need to have a understanding. Let's just say that a visual understanding with the statistics merged together.
Now, some of them I can understand. It's just, you know, the ones Tariq tells me about expected assist. How can you have 0.6 expected assist?
Oh, there was one I saw the other day. What was it called? Was it field view?
Field tilt.
Yeah, that's
Field
it.
tilt, big man.
Apparently, we had 87% field tilt today.
What does that even mean?
And you tell us, stop man,
Don't.
yo. You tell us.
I am no stat man. Trust me. Far
I
from
know
it.
you. I know you and Dave have a WhatsApp group, just you two.
Wait,
Man, can I
He
ask
said,
you?
"Fat man,
Field-
you."
field tilt
No
is a
chance.
simple way. It's a simple way of showing the territorial dominance between teams. Hold on, let me go further
Bro.
into that.
Yo, do you know how bad it's getting?
Go on.
You know, Sky, they've got the new boxer thing in it. They're one promotion, yeah.
Right.
Bro, I remember one fight. It was between rounds. They were showing ring possession. I'm like, big man.
Ring
It was
possession.
this was boxing. I'm telling you, Tariq's people are taking over and they're killing our sports.
He said ring possession.
Nah.
Man standing here longer than him, fam. That's my spot.
But they're
Nah, we
punching
need
each other,
we
and
need an
these men are talking
intervention.
about ring possession. I'm telling you, Tariq's boys are killing sport. You know,
Shambolic.
bro. What's next? Expected handshakes, expecting chewing. How many chews is Wan-Bissaka expected to have per 90?
He'd need at least 150, I'd say.
You know, really spoke a good point one day. You know, do you think Wan-Bissaka keeps chewing gum in his sock? Because like you can't have the same chewing gum for 90 minutes. You know.
Bro,
He's got the
I don't
same supply as
understand,
Sir
but
Alex.
That brother chews gum for time. I don't know,
He's-
bro. Think about it here. Chewing gum, after a while, it loses the sweetness from it. And besides that, it starts to get hard, like stiff, right? How is this brother chewing that constantly, bro?
He's
Yeah,
got,
Is
he's
he
got a
sucking it,
sponsorship.
fam?
He
Is
must
he
have a
just sucking it or
sponsorship.
something? Like he just sucking the chewing gum, like,
He must
I
have
don't
some in
know,
his sock.
fam.
You know, he must have some hidden.
It always looked like he was chewing like on a piece of straw or something. Because there ain't no way gum got that much juice in it for so long, bro.
Or it could be PEDs. You know, we never know.
Lil Yo-Yo, Casemiro, what's your rating for him?
Oh, that's the guy.
I'd give him a 6.
Viteshi Miro, put some respect on him.
Ranjita Miro gets a 6 for me.
Viteshi Neo.
All right, hold on. And obviously, I know this is just being for argument's sake, yeah. If we take the goals away, how much you give him?
A 5.
You think he did
Yeah,
that well?
honestly. Well, without the goals, I would give him an average 5, to be honest.
Yeah, but I think with the goals, he gets bumped up to a 6 because the guy was left wanting at times because Bayern were cooking us differently, but his impact has to be acknowledged, and I think he was just above average for me.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Who was ahead there? Marcus Rashford, Chino.
Oh, Rashford. Well, first half solid, you know. Second half it was okay. I mean, can I give him a 6? Casemiro score. I give him a 5. I'll give him a 5. Yeah, I feel like a 5. I don't know if anybody want to bump that up to a 6, but I'll give him a 5.
I agree with you. 5 seems about right.
Yeah, to be fair, I would have given him a 6, but then again, 5, I'm not going to complain.
I can't argue with a 5, you know, to be honest. Me personally, I can't argue with a 5. I think that's
5.
appropriate.
5.
I think that's appropriate there. Who was it? All right, vibes. Lil, what's his name? Palestri.
That's a little yo-yo, you know. Again, Palestri, I'll give him another 5. I know statisticians are going to love it. I don't wonder how much field tilt he had, but you know, he was tracking back. He was helping out. He looked good going forward. The one thing I do like is if he does lose the ball, he doesn't just like stand there and like, yo,
Yeah,
I'm out. Like he always goes for it. If he loses it, he'll go back for it. So
Nick said 5xg, you know. Nah, she's taking the piss, man.
and listen, it's his first start away at Bayern, yeah. So from what I seen from him, I thought he was all right. So I'll give him a 5.
I agree. He should have scored though, but Davis decided to become a defender in that moment. Look, things I want to say about him.
But I tell you what, yeah. You see, one thing I looked at him, yeah. He's the expected efforts, you know. I saw
That's the one.
Lindelof made a mistake, yeah. Lindelof made a mistake with a cross. I saw Palestri keep in the box, won the ball, driven past two players and try to play his way out of trouble there because Lindelof was in proper shit what he did, fam. And Palestri was there to clean it up from. I was like, brother,
Oh yeah, I
Bruno,
remember
what's
that.
going on with our
Yeah.
team? I saw Bruno play centre back at one point. He was playing left back. What is going mad here? I don't know what's going on here, but this is mad.
But that's what I liked about him.
Everywhere.
He just the guy doesn't give up in it. So yeah, I thought he was all right.
Bruno, let me give Bruno.
Man, that Bruno San Martino, fam.
He had some
San Martino,
proper shit passes today, you know. I can't lie.
Bruno
Some
San
of those
Martino.
passes was
Not
like,
nice.
brother.
Nice.
Those risque passes.
He had some dead passes. I give Bruno like a 4, bro.
Yeah, I would have
I
said
think
4.
that-
I would have said 4.
I would have said like 4.5, but yeah, I'm with you.
0.5 just because he got the
I
assist.
thought
0.5.
off the ball he was good, but yeah, on the ball, man's just
Yeah.
there, isn't it? So yeah.
Yeah, man's just
disappointing.
there.
Disappointing with the decision making again. I mean, when we went 2-0 down, I remember him recklessly swinging at a shot with his left foot that goes far over.
In the first half, you know, I was
Yeah.
like, Bruno,
Oh
now you're
yeah,
taking
I
the
remember
piss, fam.
that.
Brother, he probably hit Oliver Kahn somewhere up there, you know, just killed him or something.
Bayern's fourth, Mateus Tell's goal. I remember, I think he was in the left back position. He passes the ball first time when he doesn't need to. It gets intercepted, and then that leads to the counter attack, I believe, in the fourth goal, and that kills off the game. So just certain things like that with Bruno, you wish he would have a little more composure, especially when we need that out of our captain, out of what a lot of us feel like he should be our best creative midfielder. We need a bit more of that composure, whether it's a good moment, whether it's a bad moment. And right now, it's just, of course, it's not going for the whole team, but especially Bruno. And he is the hub of our creativity in that position.
I agree with you 100%.
I agree. You know what his problem is? You know what Bruno's biggest problem is? Is when the chips are down, it turns into a one-man sport for him. He think he have to force everything and do it by himself.
Yeah, big man, you're not Kobe,
You know
fam. You can't do it, fam.
Yeah, like
might be better than him still.
He doesn't. He doesn't.
Cinder.
Bro. Yeah, but
you really looking for these today, fam.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
There you
You're
go.
not gonna disrespect the legend.
Unacceptable.
Bruno just needs to relax when the chips are down. Rally the troops, bro. Like, tell everybody, like, pick your heads up. Let's do this as a team.
I think that's his main thing. What you just said there, Chino. That's Bruno's main thing. He needs to know to calm down, fam.
100%.
Just calm down, bro. You don't need to just be playing hero ball or forcing stuff. Just calm down.
Why everyone saying F me for Kobe didn't play football?
Yeah, but shit,
he actually
was
did,
sick.
but not at a professional level. But he actually did. I bet he can probably do more kick-ups than Bruno. Kobe's sick.
Steve Nash can. I saw Steve Nash can. Steve Nash can.
No one knows Steve Nash. No one knows him.
Oh, nah. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Isn't that like Kevin Nash's brother or something?
No, I'm with vibes though. Bun Steve Nash, bro.
Oh wow, the hate is hating over here.
Man stole D-Wade MVP, but yeah, Bruno just gotta just find his head, man. Just remain composed and calm. Just if we're down 2-0, don't feel like you need to get a goal back right now when it's 30 minutes in the game. Like when we have the whole second half and we have 15 to 20 more minutes left in the first half, just relax, bro. Just keep your head. Keep finding the right passes. Keep going in space, and yeah, just relax, man. Calm down.
This guy's a loser, you know. This guy vibes is a loser, you know.
Hey, fam, comeback season pending, bro.
Hoyland, what are you saying, CM?
Yeah, promising. He gets his first Man United goal after last week. The one against Brighton being disallowed. It was a tough. It was a proper striker's goal, that one, and you would hope as the season progresses, he will continue to put away those opportunities. As we've seen, he's capable of it in multiple situations now. He didn't, when the game got away from us, he didn't have a lot to deal up with, but I'm impressed with his hold-up play. He can bring guys into the game, especially the wingers or midfielders that are training. Looks extremely sharp on the ball. and especially making runs. I would like him to improve a little bit in the area. Heading wise, he has a little bit to improve as well, even though he didn't have a lot of opportunities. But just being that outlet, I think it's going to be very important for us going forward. So overall positive. I'll probably give him a 6. Good performance with what he was dealt with. Expected fan fave.
She's violated. Nah. Bro, some of the stuff on Twitter they putting up for Onana here now, they violated him differently. You know?
And I'm not looking on Twitter, bro. I'm not gonna see another black brother get brought down like this, fam.
Hey,
Brother, the
Souness
way
was
they are cooking
already.
him from, it's not nice.
Souness as his next target, you know. That's what Souness is looking at.
Man's gonna be calling him man's gonna be calling him a steady Eddie in goal, fam. Like what?
Man's still going after Pogba. You know, I told you, listen, it's watershed because I'm telling you, Souness once walked home, yeah, and saw his wife getting chopped down by a BBC, and ever since then, he's hated Paul Pogba.
You know what? I believe it.
Do you know? I know who it was. Do you know who did Graham Souness' wife? You know, Jason Love. It was him.
Oh.
Wait, hold on, Lil Yo-Yo, you said some sus stuff this morning on KG show. You know, don't think I forgot, Big Bad.
Wait,
oh, of course I did, and I don't know. I was in the moment, man. That's me.
He told man, in through your nose and open your mouth. I was like, Big man,
yeah.
wait,
whoa,
what?
Yeah, but,
wait. Whoa.
Hey,
listen, I'll defend that. If you want to have optimal breathing, you breathe through your nose and out through your mouth.
I heard Haaland tapes his mouth when he sleeps.
Exactly.
Yeah, United look good today. We scored 3 goals. So they Bayern this scored 4.
What you saying for McTominay? Lil Yo-Yo.
Mick who?
McSauce, Scotty Too Hotty, McTerminator.
McMuffin.
Oh gosh, do I have to really give him a score? All right, let me think of something.
I want to hear
this
what
guy.
You did.
I think that was I swear that thing's a non-applicable fam.
Like even like he was like there was times when we were on the counter
and stuff. That's not applicable yet. But on him, fam.
Oh, just do man's just there, isn't it? MJT, man's just there.
The next 2 you don't have to read. McTominay, yeah. What did he do though? Look at his number.
There was a time where he lost the ball and then Bayern went on the counter and he didn't even try to run back. That's all I remember.
I was just watching that, Lil Yo-Yo.
Yeah.
I was just watching that.
You know what? Like, and his haircut is shocking. Can I give him a 2 just for that?
I mean
you're
the one rating him, fam. So you can.
No. His trim is shocking, man. I'm giving him a 2 for his trim.
Well, this brother played 21 minutes, you know, and did nothing, fam.
Yeah, we got the wrong 21 in it. We got the wrong 21.
Clearly.
Bro, 21. He was on the pitch for 21 minutes. Tell me how much passes he had.
I'm surprised.
I remember 4.
Well,
I remember 4.
This is what I'm saying though. Like
he had 4 and only 3 was accurate, fam.
Yeah, wait, no, 75%. Yeah, that's the statisticians. But 75%, big man.
Bro, 21 minutes, and that's all he does.
Big stats.
But
I told you, that's his rating.
This is the problem, though. This is a problem, right? This is a problem. And Vibe's uncle go on Twitter about, people defending. Like, if people are like saying, like, Fred is some world-class player, they're wrong. Roland, I'm talking Roland. But you see how Erickson and McTominay, Fred, we should have kept Fred and get rid of them too, bro. Fred would definitely put in a shift, bro. As much as crap as he is, I'm not saying like we shouldn't have sold him. Like I'm saying in the hindsight of things, like he would have been the one to keep and get rid of them too, bro. Actually, they said we try to get rid of McTominay. I don't think we try hard enough because West Ham offer money and we playing around. And then even though I did say we should have get more, but now I'm looking at it, I look like an idiot because, I don't even think we're gonna get 10 million for him next summer. So.
I think January he might be gone. If Fulham sell Paulinho, I think there's a chance there.
They just gave him a new contract.
But that's the game though. They obviously if the move doesn't work out, then obviously they look after him, give him more money, and then they'll try and sell him again and make a little extra money off buying. The game's the game, man. But no, I reckon January, we might be looking to sell him.
I won't say what I want to say about Bayern because I'm guessing win for the third time tonight. So
well, I guess we down to the manager now. What are we gonna give
Well,
that
who
guy?
rated Martial?
we forgot
Wait,
somebody.
Who rated Martial?
you forgot the vintage
Them
performance,
men
big
played
man.
8 minutes, Sam. We don't rate 8 minutes, Sam. What are we doing with 8 minutes, Sam?
Let Chino shine. Let Chino shine. Go.
Martial is about to get a 6, bro. Listen,
That's a
I'm not
6.
on the
8 minutes,
vintage.
you know,
Listen,
6.
listen though. I'm not on the vintage thing, but energy wise, like, and what he did with the ball when he had it and bringing people in, it was a better performance than we've seen from him in the past. Well, I'll say since the Sevilla game, it was a similar cameo to what we've seen him
You
do
might have to
against
start
Sevilla.
the Marshall FC back up.
Nah. Because this is not my problem with him. That's always been there. The talent and everything, the IQ has always been there. The guy just have no legs. So you start it up and then his legs is gone, bro. So it's a waste of time. But it was a really good cameo if he can stay fit, if he can keep fit.
Sorry.
You know what I'm saying? When what's the
Huge
name
hit.
get tired and he comes on for 5 minutes, you know what I'm saying? Just to take what's the name off and have someone up there that can hold up the ball. I don't know why Vibes is laughing because how many times have we seen
No,
when
it's because you said
Martial
if he
was our
stays
main
fit.
striker,
You
right?
said if he stays fit. That's why I laughed because you know the
Martial get
IQ for
taken
him
off.
means injured quads. That's what it means for him.
Martial get taken off, and then Ali or whoever Ten Hag bring on a defender, and then we get punished because we have no striker up there to hold the ball up. We seen it last season because he wasn't around.
Yeah, but all right. Well, you was
No,
gonna
I
give him
just
a
laughed
6.
at the fitness part because I can't trust him to stay fit. But if he does, listen, he'll be a good addition to us. So
What y'all want to say for Ten Hag though?
Six.
Yeah, because he went there with a clear idea. He was going to attack him.
See, the thing is, the players let him down today.
Yeah.
More than anything. So
The players been letting him down all. I feel like a lot.
Bro,
I can't
I
have
want
what
to
you
hear what he
said.
says in
but there is
the
some
post
critique
game
needed.
interviews. I'm sure he's gonna say they didn't follow the plan, bro. I'm sure he's gonna say that again.
What you said
I'm sure I
pre-match
put
by
one of them
what
in
David said,
earlier.
I didn't.
Yeah, that was funny. Still,
Yeah.
that was a piss take.
Yeah,
Yeah,
did
this
you hear
one.
what he said about Alphonso Davies? He said that guy's not a good defender.
Bro, that's what we're talking about, bro. You got dick in your ears or what? You can't listen? That's what me and Vibes talking about. Yeah,
Hey,
that's
that's why
yeah,
you
yeah.
said breathing through the nose.
You have to knock him down a point or two just for that.
See that there, we can't do the principles of our own game. Yeah, go on, Ten Hag. So what would we rate him though? What's the rating we giving him though?
I said
Say,
6. Yeah, I agree.
I'd say 5 personally.
I think
5, yeah.
because I think because we conceded 4, I think it'd have to be like a 5, you know.
Yeah, it's mad conceding 4 and scoring 3 as well and not winning in it. So. But listen, I can't. Do you know when it was 2-0 at halftime? Yeah, honestly, what did you man think the score was going to be at full time?
Oh, I
3-1.
thought it was only
5-0.
going down from here.
5
I thought it was gonna be 3-1.
3-1.
I mean, it
See,
was
I was-
3-1 for most of the game.
Yeah. I was hopeful that we if we could do something like when Rasmus scored, maybe we could change the game. And there was a small moment, and then the penalty came, and it was
yeah, that
it was
penalty
downhill
killed
again.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah. People, we move on to the next one, yeah. Come weekend we have Burnley. Hopefully we can beat Burnley. Hopefully we could actually score some goals and beat Burnley.
Yeah, I'm not.
Our season
Tough
starts
more.
at Burnley. Our season starts at Burnley.
Yes, sir. Yes, it does.
I
We
don't know. I
have to
prefer
beat
not
them.
to speak. I prefer not to speak on that game.
Tell these now
Let's
where to
hope
find you,
Mount is
Steve.
back. Let's hope Mount is back. Let's hope Amrabat's back.
That is not the you see.
Hey, big up people. This is Deputy CM in the cut. Show some love to my guy Reedus on his birthday,
That guy's
man.
a
Happy
5-0,
birthday.
fam.
United
5-0.
couldn't show love, but it is what it is, man. You can find me at CM22ENT on YouTube, all socials, all of that stuff. You'll find me and my twin bro speaking football, all of them things there. And yeah, go and support the guys as well, man. Drop a like, share to your friends and frenemies. Show some love to Chino and tell him to start his channel. Vibes Only Sports as well. Yo.
Yeah, man. Where they gonna find you, Chino? Where they gonna find you?
In my bed, bro. I'm about to go lay down. I'm sick. Listen, just follow all the man them like CM said. You catch me on Realist, you catch me on Tariq Talk sometimes, Eagle Eye, CM, Pros Only Sport. Yeah, for basketball, come through. Pros Only Sport. Yeah, on all of the man them channel. That's where I be at. I'll be everywhere.
Where they gonna find you, Vibes? Taylor Swift concert?
Man's just here, innit? Yeah, Bun Brush. Brush is a pagan. That's all I need to say.
I'm with that. Lil Yo-Yo?
You find me in the comments, just everywhere.
Yep.
That's what I said anyway, you know.
Beating his man to Amrabat because he's about.
That's a bit wild.
Hey, my shirt's coming, you know. My shirt's coming.
You got an
What's
Amrabat shirt.
Oh, it's not
You're
just
damn
your shirt
right I
coming.
did.
It's not just your shirt coming.
Wait, what's his number?
Number 4.
Oh,
He
got
doesn't even
number
know,
4.
bro. He doesn't know
Yes,
what
he
number
did.
he is. He just ordered the shirt. He's like, I don't care.
Bro.
That guy's a crackhead, you know.
Actually, I didn't know he's number 4, you know.
Yeah, he got given the number 4.
I didn't even know that. I guess
All right.
funny, huh? All right, people.
I
Smash
see
the
someone
like
in the
we are
comments
out.
capping, you know. I see someone in the comments capping. That's all I'm going to say.
Nah.
Hoodwinked,
Enough.
bamboozled today. Let us down. Bamboozled us.
You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled, led
You won't
astray.
find me. I'm shy.
You will come outside, fam. You will come outside.
Disappointing.
You'll be found.
It's not looking good. It's not looking good.
We out, people. Peace.